You see, place there are different, there are ways people assess issues that are our level of understandings actually differ. I was talking about cryptocurrency the other time, and then in the process, I made mention of how Nigeria lost money in MMM. Somebody saw it on the social media and said, I have to increase my knowledge without even knowing what we're saying. He didn't hear the previous, he didn't hear the conclusion of it. We don't hear well. I'm going to say this from a sincere mindset. Of course, I don't even have the capacity to hate. I'm not pained. I was pained before, but I've overcome it. I'm moving on. And I just need to refer to, because this is a recent event in the market, I will tell you the origin. Sometimes in 2007, one Dr. Ambrose Akinniyi approached me. He was already doing what was termed as private placement for his company, a small company then operating somewhere in Tejo, about 2007, and it was not that successful in the private placement then, and I don't know how he got to know about me. He came and I gave him all the support. He even came to where we do hold our workshop then and made a promise that if he was able to raise certain amount, he was going to give us a board seat. And subsequently, I did radio presentations for him for free between man and God. I never charged him a penny. I did newspaper analysis and write-up for him. I never collected a penny. I did personal investment in it, 2007. The stock, at what price? 1 naira 85 kobo. The stock eventually got listed on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange in 2008 at a price of 3 naira or thereabout. I say live and time of Union Diagnostics on the NGX recently. It was actually delisted. It could be painful, all right? It's like seeing a baby that was giving birth in your hand. Not your baby per se, but a baby that was giving birth in your care, in your hand. Now you are seeing the baby living life. Any company, as far as I'm concerned, that exits from the floor of the Nigerian exchange group or stock exchange, as the case may be, is dead. As far as Abayomi Obabilijo is concerned, I might be wrong. True or false, Mala? Even if it is 11,
no,
I will talk.
No,
I will talk about
all,
that.
Because
okay.
the truth of the matter that there is some they exit and they do well. Everybody know about the new rest. New rest, that is ASL. ASL delisted from Nigerian Stock Exchange at 7 naira. Today is trading, it pay more than 11 naira in the 2020. And
It
the
still
OTC
retain
market,
their share.
NSD. So they are PLC, they are mobile, which changed to 11. They delisted from Nigerian Stock Exchange at 100 plus.
Are they in NSD?
Yes, they are trading.
This one, is this one going to go to
no,
NSD?
This one is completely delisted and converted into private.
That is what I'm saying.
Where we have an issue.
All right, they have an issue.
We have an issue.
All right, I will come to that. I will come to that.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about this. The bulk of the company, that is the life and time of Union Diagnostics on the NGS before they got delisted. The bulk of the company's equity was held by the Akinniyis, that is Dr. Akinniyi and his wife, before the exit. They struggled to pay dividend a few times since listed. I know that. I remember I got dividend, was it 8 kobo or so? That twice. I think they paid smaller dividends subsequently. I cannot remember. They sold private placement at 1 naira 85 kobo, as I said, in 2007. They listed at 3 naira in 2008. They generated losses for many years consistently. Price had remained under since 2008 before they eventually got delisted. I can tell you from what I can see here, the price was around 85 kobo on the NG, 28 kobo on the NGS. Malam, and I'll put it to you. Why do you think this is a normal exit?
This is not a normal exit. And honestly speaking, when a PLC company chooses to be private company, I always have my doubt. My doubt is this: if you want to be private, please reward the shareholder very well. We remember Nigerian Bottling Company. It was PLC. When they choose to be private, they wanted to pay about 43 naira. Shareholders said no. NBC decided to pay them about 48 naira, which is okay. Everybody was happy because NBC came to the market at less than 2 naira per 50 kobo ordinary share. So they rewarded the shareholders. When it came to the Dangote flour, it was PLC. This stock came to the market even at 15 naira. But when they decided to delist it and to become a private, they pay the shareholder 24 naira. Everybody is delighted. So when you reward the shareholder, there is no issue. You came to the market at 1 naira 85 kobo. Now you pay the shareholder at a peanut. 35 kobo. 35 kobo, you now personalize it. My advice to the regulators, most of these companies, before coming to the market, they have their prospectus. In the prospectus, they stated what they intend to do with the money. The regulators should follow it up to see if, having collected the money, they do what was the needful. If they have done it and they were unfortunate, fine and good, that is business. If they diverted the money or something, that is a criminal, and the regulator should take them up, hand over them to EFCC before even coming to delisting. Because you cannot collect the people money with the sole purpose of doing ABCD, and now you do the otherwise, divert the money and lock the money, and now you come back and say you delisted. No.
Please, it is not as if we are accusing Dr. Ambrose Akinniyi of any fraudulent activities. We are not saying that. Everybody is just not happy that you came, collected money, 1 naira 85 kobo, you paid us peanut as dividend. All the dividend, I doubt if it was up to 20 kobo, and then we never got anything. You were reporting losses. I knew when he went to India to do further study on fertility medicine, he came back, he began to expand. I know all those, all right? And then only few were able to bail out at a good price. The majority of us were waiting for the time things would be better for the company, instead of us to get the reward of our waiting. What we saw was delisting. We are not saying, and the process of delisting, he maintained there was the court-ordered EGM, and then the EGM was held, and then you can be rest assured some set of shareholders will gather there, and then they will approve whatever they want to approve. He actually went through the process. Aruna, let me put the question to you. This process, the process of delisting, shouldn't it be looked into and made more stringent?
You know, I think one of the things I actually say about this thing is the law is enhanced. Once people find clauses in the law, especially as permissible or other comma, they write on it, and I don't think that the process will have a fault. I don't believe so, because that is what is standing.
Don't you see an error in the process, the entire process?
I don't see the error in the process, but I see our attitude as the shareholders. If the shareholders now gang together and write to the exchange that, look, this guy come and collected our money at the private place at 1 naira 85. Now he went to pay us 35 kobo, we say no, the exchange would stop it.
And that is why...
And most of the shareholders, they don't do the needfuls.
We are going to go on a short break now, but I need to say this. I incorporated Association of Avid Shareholders. I just decided not to do something about it. Very soon, we are going to begin to converge. These are the kind of cases we should fight. Stock Exchange can't fight for us. That's the gospel truth. Securities and Exchange Commission cannot fight for us. We will need to fight for ourselves. This one has gone. But there are others. There are other people, other individuals like Dr. Akinniyi in this market. We need to take the bull by the horns and act. Very shortly, maybe in the next couple of weeks, we'll begin to hear about Avid Shareholders Association, or Association of Avid Shareholders. All right? I will be right back. But before I go on the short break, between the 24th, 25th, and 26th of this month, we are going to be converging in a place in Agege. It is our church. And we are going to be converging at a program that I have titled Youth in Leadership and Exploits. So most of our kids in higher institutions are on holiday, all right? And then some in secondary school are going back to school. Why can't they achieve greatness early? For goodness sake, I started business at about age 27. All right, I'm well over 50. I'm still running the business. Okay, I started not that early, but I still started early. So you will have no choice. We are going on a short break. You will listen. You will watch the advert. When we return, we'll be continuing with our market analysis. Don't change this channel.
Chapel of Impactation presents Emerging a Leader and Financial Giant in the New Age. We will be having 4 keynote speakers. Adedeji Ajadi, Finance and Management Consultant. Topic, how to develop a professional you. Olumide Adeleye, a Nigeria social entrepreneur. Topic, guides to acquiring competitive skills. Adeolu Akinniyi, business leader, serial entrepreneur. Topic, becoming an under 30 CEO. Vincent Arifalo, medical doctor. Topic, how to discover purpose early in life. Date is Saturday 25th September 2021. Time 11 a.m. prompt. Venue 95 Ibaja Agege Road by Shofunde Bus Stop, Agege. For enquiries, contact Wale on 0816-131-8569, Bolaji on 0903-234-2440. Don't miss this lifetime opportunity. Be there.